And here we go. Yeah, this
Everyone's.
being a full game category, we've got to start with, well, everyone's favorite part.
Oh, who doesn't love Ceres?
No, I think we got to see what's happening with the baby Metroid, right?
I mean, how do we know that the story of the game if we don't do Ceres first? I mean, otherwise it's just pure madness.
Yeah, but to make that story go a little bit faster, you'll see the run from Ridley's tale as quickly as possible. Advancing the cutscene and the plot. Now, any guesses on escape times?
Ooh, do you know what? I don't know enough of these runners myself to make a guess, but having raced Spiriax and watched Hyzer versus Zenny, I'm going to guess they're both going to be in the 43-44 territory at least.
Oh, they're on the final room. So,
Let's see what we got.
345s.
Oh, and
Nice.
let down on my prediction for Hyzer there. I really messed up.
That sync between Karen and Carlito.
That is impressive.
Now the series is dealt with, it's time for some planet exploration. Clean out the major bosses and Queen. That's worth it to pick up, at least because this is any percent. The planet they go. Or how many moonfalls we're gonna see heading down climb.
Well, we'll definitely see at least one in the race following this. I can say that for definite. Okay, so we got 1, 2,
2 moonfalls and 2 ordinary falls.
and both in separate races against each other as well. As in, obviously, the one moonfall and the one, is it standard full speed, acceptable full speed? What do people like to call it these days?
Well, how about using the ordinary gravity of the planet?
Oh, that's no fun. You've got to have a silly name for it.
Ball grabs. Everyone's getting the first missile pack too.
I mean,
Any other pairs of the end up in sync again.
Well, Spiriax has definitely pulled a little bit further ahead in the top race. Bottom race is still fairly close. So, I don't think it's out of the question that we might see a bit more sync going on here.
Heading across pit room to the left. A lot of falling into the pits. And Carlito doing the ledge grab climb. Everyone else doing wall jumps.
I've got to say, everyone who does the ledge grab climb, it really impresses me because I really struggle with those ledge grabs. It's one of those things I just cannot seem to get. And when I see some of these guys doing it, I'm just, wow.
Ledge grabs are
practice mostly, but I'm just.
Spiriax first to reach bombs. fight. Like everyone went in with full health, which is good. Exactly. Gonna do that.
Ooh, Spiriax doing a good job of not grabbing all of the missiles on the first go. Gets him the quick kill.
Very nice fight from Spiriax. And Caaaaarlito both also.
Fair enough, solid fights from everyone, I'd say.
The fight. Very solid Chorizo fights from everyone.
So do you know if any of these guys are new route, or is everyone here KPDR?
Oh, I really should have looked at that part of the table, but
oh, it's going to be an exciting surprise for all of us. Well, both of us anyway.
Anyway, Spiriax heading into Brinstar. Everyone having gone through Terminator and the Space Pirate room, Spiriax is about to go into Early Super's room. Down that elevator with 5 missiles, ready to open that door up and do a mock ball for the first sequence break in the game. Super missiles to not have to fight Spore Spawn.
It has been quite some time since I remember fighting Spore Spawn. I haven't done a randomizer for at least a couple of weeks that would have had it, so... and I'd imagine it's a lot longer for some other people.
Spiriax, Karen, and Lito, and now Hyzer mockballing through the room before Big Pink.
Yeah, still not much between Karen and Caaaaarlito at all there.
And at the bottom of the room, they'll pick up another missile pack and charge beam. And charge beam's a very important item.
There's not many that come above it, in fairness. I think Morph Ball and Bombs, maybe?
In vanilla, they're... Well, it would take a ridiculous amount of ammo collection to complete the game without...
Well, I mean, if you get into that point, we might as well be playing 100% if we were doing it that way, but, you know, chargeless can be fun. Especially in a randomizer anyway, or at least in a randomizer.
Spiriax has gone down Red Tower. Looks like KarenKonou have also.
Yeah. So just ties it. There we are. Everyone looks like they're
headed towards Crade. Spiriax using 3 supers to clear out the blocks before the jump to Crade's lair, allowing picking up, keeping running speed through that whole room to make that jump faster.
Caaaaarlito also getting that, and Karen following it through as well. There's some absolutely lovely movement from all of our runners here.
Spiriax through mini Crade.
Okay, is he going to get the Crade quick kill?
He's about to go for the Crade quick kill. And then Caaaaarlito will not be far behind. But this proper timing of the first super missile.
That's one
very nicely done quick kill from Spiriax.
Very clean, in fairness to him. Real tight jumps, real quick shots, just getting it done, getting on the move. Okay.
Carlito getting it.
And Karen following through as well with it. Come on, Hyzer, let's make it 4 out of 4 here.
All right, 4 out of 4 Kraid quick kills.
Very nice.
Very nice. And that'll mean everyone now has Vivaria. Some heated rooms. Grab the necessary items for through wreck ship and the rest of the game.
So we had Spiriax grab the Crady tank.
And Carlito also. Looks like, yep, Karen went in there too.
Will we have Hyzer?
Yep, everyone getting Kraid tank.
It looks like it. I mean, in fairness, in a race setting, it's definitely worth picking up, even if you wouldn't normally. Just that extra little bit of safety can make a big difference going forward.
I think I just saw Karen get the mouth ball strat.
Ooh. I missed that, but I've got to say... sorry, go on.
And Spiriax with the high jump boots. It looks like Karen's gonna get that E-tank on the way out instead of the way in. Overlapping high jump boot fanfares for Carlito and Karen. And Spiriax will head on into the heated rooms. With the help of that Varia suit and those high jump boots. Spiriax through the lava ballroom. Carlito and Karen one room apart. And Spiriax up Bubble Mountain headed towards Speed Booster. So making that jump up to the top of Bubble Mountain also. Karen didn't quite get it the first time, but there's that jump. So we'll grab Speed Booster.
Oh, and Hyzer very clean with that missile there. On oh, I can't think what they're called now. The what's the one they called the last boss? It was the real last boss of the game there. Gonna have to remind me.
Attack.
That's it, the Cack Attack. Name completely lost me for a moment.
Series of high fives in the Speed Booster runway room. Spiriax heading into Wave Beam. Hyzer headed out from Speed.
We'll probably see a couple more high fives coming out of that Wave Beam room as well. Carlito on his way in now. Karen not far behind.
Might not be true high fives because bottom versus top of room.
That's true, but I think we'll take it at this point. It just shows how close all of this is.
Spiriax with a nice recovery from a jump to the top of that room that wasn't quite all the way there.
Oh, and the Bubble Mountain Moonfall.
That's going to be Wave Beam for everyone. Spiriax is first out of the first trip to Norfair. See anyone grab early ice? Spiriax has charged Alpha Spark, leaving ice for later. So I imagine we'll be seeing X Factors against Fantoon then.
Now Spiriax coming up to one of the most frustrating parts of this to learn. And straight through the red tower climb, no difficulties.
Well, Caaaaarlito does.
Another excellent red tower climb from Caaaaarlito. Got Karen coming up.
And Spiriax got the damage boost over to the power bombs.
I do like that damage boost. It just looks so nice. It really does.
Yeah, it feels so nice to get that one and the one on the way back too.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm notorious for missing at least one and ending up in the yapping more. No. The Samus Eaters. I don't remember what they call those ones.
I never knew until I played this game that Vileplumes can learn Bite. Anyway, Spiriax has...
Is the ocean flying for us? Not the full run through at least.
Moat Spark heading over the missiles. Looks like Caaaaarlito's going for Ocean Fly though.
Oh, come on. Very nice.
Let's see what Karen does. Speedballing in the entranceway to Wretch Ship.
Oh, Hyzer going for the ocean fly as well.
Ocean Flies.
Absolutely beautiful.
And Spiriax. Fantoon first. And gets a fast pattern. Only one of those X Factor particles hit though.
And he can't do any shooting until that last few disappear. Oh, that was unfortunate timing.
Spiriax from taking advantage of that mid pattern. Oh, looks like Caaaaarlito's fight began with a slow. Oh, there's an X Factor that landed right.
Very nice. All four particles straight onto him. Oh, and Caaaaarlito hitting a nice X Factor there as well.
Caaaaarlito killing with that second X Factor.
Caaaaarlito having a very clean fight there. Very clean.
Oh, Caaaaarlito.
Little
Doing a
swag
bomb
exit.
And Spiriax grabs left side supers from the ship.
So I didn't notice. Did
Carlito through the door.
Did Spiriax pick up the 4 missile packs so far, or was it just the 3?
Just 3.
Okay. I'm always super paranoid with just 3 missile packs going into Torian later in the game.
Everyone now has defeated Fantoon. Through the attic. Oh, taking care of the rest of the attic enemies with a Shine Spark.
Very nice attic spark from Caaaaarlito there. Hyzr's in picking up his super missiles.
Spiriax got the charge for Bowling Spark. Park. And while Spiriax and Carlito, we've got Hyzer through attic with the attic spark also. This will bring Spiriax and Carlito to Gravity Suit. Moonfall out of the door that Spiriax just did.
I like that. I've never thought of that Moonfall, but I might steal that from him.
I haven't seen before.
No, same here. Quick farm on his way down as well. And we have Karen and Hyzer in bowling, both taking a little break, getting a drink and a snack.
A good chance to catch up with chat or...
Yes, yeah. The Moonfall was out of the gravity room, John. And pretty nice one as well, in fairness. Carlito ending up in the Samus-Eater. It's a frustrating room to be going through, that one.
Spiriax down Red Tower, headed towards the Meridia entrance. Carlito on the way down.
Spiriax is on his way through Meridia. Ooh, getting the jump through the door there, very nice.
Spiriax jumping up a little bit before sparking up the mountain to save some health.
Making good use of saving that spark, well, saving the health on that spark there.
Go up the mountain too. And Spiriax about to start the between fight. The movement technique to time the X Factor, which lands right where it should, resulting in a 1-round fight.
Very, very clean 1 round there.
And the X Factor right on target for Carlito too.
Not quite getting the one round though, unfortunately.
And Spiriax in pretty halfway room. For it.
A full halfie.
No,
Oh,
half. A little bit too low.
Very close though there. To land on top of the platform, you can't be far off with that.
Better than doing that spark from too high. Used a Shine Spark Echo to speed up a cycle of farming to get some super missiles back out of supers in the Batoon fight.
And Hyzer also hitting that X Factor. Yeah.
Does Karen. And Spiriax is in the Dragon fight using the strat. Shrimp here. Ooh, chain damage though.
And that is a game changer in that race.
It is.
Oh, Spiriax, and he is back to the beginning as well. Well, I know his pain. It happened to me against him yesterday. You know, I don't know, Stump, if you were watching the previous races, but that single tile gap coming into that Bottoon tank has been giving people problems all day.
I've seen that happen. Also, Carlito had the Dragon fight. Hyzer going for halfy.
Oh, Carlito, was that a charge shot just to get that finish there?
Might be. And Carlito going for the Shine Spark suit. Not getting it though.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a double frame perfect trick, the Shine Spark suit.
I think that one of the inputs is 1 frame and the other is 2 frames.
Right, okay. Still, not a lot of time there.
No. Carlito first to exit with space jump. With the X Factor plus Spark opener. Kills Dragon. Getting a few nice sparks in. Taking damage from Shine Sparks is one of the unique things about the Dragon fight.
But I mean, even in the series itself, it's one of the unique things in this game. Damage off the Shine Sparks.
The Shine Spark damaging Dragon.
Oh, right, so of course, yeah. The Shine Spark track damaging you when you kill Dragon. The chain damage, oh, so much pain.
I thought I saw Hyzer get a blue suit off of Kill of Dragon, but
I must have missed that.
O has gotten to Plasma, grabbed it, and is clearing out that room. And farming some supers at the end of Caaaaarlito Alley.
Pretty solid place to farm them. You're not quite guaranteed, but practically guaranteed for there.
They're headed through Caaaaarlito Alley, getting some supers. Towards Plasma. Carlito down the tunnel to lower Meridia to along the way to lower Norfair.
Spiriax giving us a little reminder of Bombs for Ezo. Probably just as quick as last time for him. Karen has her plasma beam.
And Karen has cleaned out Plasma Room.
And Hyzer on his way into his Plasma Room.
In Norfair and grabbing ice. Getting that bounce ball through the second before ice. And Karen with that shot and space jumping across this room to speed through there. And through Meridia Escape. Ito is using the upper path to get towards the lower Norfair entrance. Speed bounce ball to get to ice.
I like that technique. It's very nice to look at. Spiriax is already on his way back into Big Pink there. It's another missile pack and charge beam coming his way very soon.
Gets chronic boost down into the lava.
Oh, very nice. Is Karen going to get that ice escape? Yes, she is.
And Carlito is going to start heading through lower Norfair.
And Hyzer also hitting that speed ball into the ice rooms there.
Fast pillars for Carlito. Hyzer grabs ice. And
Ooh,
Carlito, him.
I really like the way he went through that then. That was very smooth to watch.
Karen trying chronic boost. And without it. Down into Wasteland. And down in lower Norfair. Be there very soon.
And let's see if either of them will also be going for fast pillars there. Very nice K go through the platform for Caaaaarlito.
Nice. Double hit on the metal pirates.
Well played with the charge plasma. And Karen power
The pillars. And Spiriax going for great quick kill again.
Can he make us 5 out of 5? He most certainly can.
Nice.
Okay, Hyz's turn. Let's see if he's going to get fast pillars for us.
They are.
Very nice from Hyzer there.
We've got Carlito in the Ridley fight now. A little bit early in the fight, and now we see a pogo pattern from right to left. It's a very good pattern to get due to a safe spot on the left side where you can keep firing shots upwards while Ridley keeps doing that movement. It looks like Karen ran out of power bombs and
Carly
grabbed the conveniently located extra set of them.
Well, we're not calling those the power bombs of shame anymore. But Carlito coming out after a very, very nice Ridley fight.
Oh. Spike in the platform area of Wasteland, going for that speed wall. Through the side hopper while charging up for it. A good combination.
Spiriax just picked up his high jump, so he'll be on his way to speed and wave momentarily.
In the Ridley fight.
Ooh, very nice by Karen to avoid getting hit there.
And Carlito heading through the Three Musketeers. That last one. They're farming up a little bit before the Ridley fight. Through the Ridley fight.
So Hyzer currently on his Ridley fight. Getting that pogo that we all like to see.
And using supers to do the damage. Best DPS.
Obviously with the supers doing double damage against Ridley. Plenty of damage going in on him. Yeah, so we've got Karen coming out of Wasteland right now. Let's see if we also get a speedball from her. And so, you know, I wonder if Hyzer is aware that Spiriax has died in this.
Hitboxes through two key hunters. Caaaaarlito on the shortcut through Meridia. Back up to the surface faster.
Wasted no time to say hello to Ponk / Seffy Fish, whichever you prefer. And are we getting a speedball from Hyzer?
We
Yes, we
are.
are.
So gets the elevator to criteria.
Karen making sure she gets the kill on those key hunters there going up.
Carlito gets the speed space jump through the top of Parlor, but lands before getting it through the bomb blocks. Through the Three Musketeers and out of Lower Norfair.
Also making sure he killed them there. No hitboxing from him. And Caaaaarlito into G4. Another opportunity for him to say hello to chat there.
Opportunities to do that within this game.
There are a few, there definitely are.
Nicely spaced out through the game. Not too long, not too short.
A little break every now and again, just helps keep focus, keep it going. And in particular, G4 lets you really focus up for that run through Torian. Okay, so Karen on her way through the Meridia shortcut right now as well.
Fish behind.
And let's see if Caaaaarlito is going for grouping or straight kills.
Carlito going right for those kills.
His ammo's looking okay at the
Two.
moment. And Caaaaarlito into the final Metroid room there. Hyzer coming up through the last room of Meridia for him. And Karen is hitting gauntlets.
And Carlito finishes Metroid Room 4 completely full. Boost buffered through the door transition through the side hopper room and reaches Metroid Room 5.
And now we see if we're going to get a baby skip out. Karen hitting G4. She's going to have a little break. Say hello to some people there. Getting plenty of support from chat right now for her as well.
Well, Carlito finished the skip. Nice.
Very nice. And he hits the moonfall down into that last little section.
And time for Carlito to do Zep Skip. And very nicely done.
So straight through first time. It's always a really good feeling.
And begins Torian.
Okay,
Carlito through Mother Brain 1.
Karen coming in to the second room now. Okay, and we've got Hyzer just about ready to come out of G4 in a moment.
And Carlito is through Mother Brain 2.
Okay, time to see if Karen's going to get a baby skip as well.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, unfortunate there.
Hyzer through Metroid Room 3. And Carlito much of the way through the Metroid do its thing. We're now going to see whether Hyzer can escape from. Come on, Hyzer.
Come on.
Oh, I
Oh
think
no.
Hyzer got grabbed during the fade out. Yeah.
Oh, he's on the slow movement.
Oh,
Oh,
someone handle the slow movement by.
I wonder if with Spiriax having dropped out at the moment, I'm wondering now, is he going to carry this to the end of the game for us?
Yeah, it would be interesting to see
Like
the rest of the game in this state.
yeah, I could understand if he went for the save first, just in case, you know. But it would be interesting to see.
Yeah. And Carlito beginning the escape. Meanwhile, we've got Karen on Metroid, not on Mother Brain 2.
And I don't think she's got a whole lot left of it either.
Nope, there's the catch up. Like Hyzer is going to save and reset to get rid of the slowness. Room for Moonfall. Very nice
Ooh.
to see Carlito do that.
He's had a very, very smooth escape. He's just plowed straight through it. No problems at all.
And Carlito going up parlor.
There you go. And Hyzer turning off slow-mo mode. Karen sat waiting for the cutscene currently. And Hyzer is through Zebskip.
And Carlito is going to finish this race first with an official SRL time of 49 minutes and 4 seconds. GG.
GG Carlito. Very nice run there.
And we're headed into Mother Brain 2. And waits for the cutscene to finish.
No, I'm not 100% sure if this is exactly what's being asked in chat about the timer ticking slower in slow mode, but I'm assuming they're asking about the escape timer. And to be honest, I don't know.
I actually don't know that either. And we got Karen in Mother Brain 3.
Very nearly finished up there and looking good. One more last little cutscene before the escape. Hyzer safely through 2.
Karen beginning the escape.
There you go, chat confirming for us that the timer does run as normal with the slow mode on, and it only limits your horizontal speed. Oh, and Karen falling down. Oh, that's a nightmare room to get stuck in sometimes. Recovers well, though.
Climbing up towards the exit of Escape Room 4. Climb Spark.
And there is the last baby thump we're going to see in this little four-way race here.
And Karen, the animals behind. There was still, even if Hyzer doesn't save the animals, Deer Force, by the way.
Deer Force. And also Karen finishing with an official SRL time of 52 minutes and 5 seconds, narrowly missing out on the 51XX there. GG to Karen. And Hyzer in his escape now.
Yep. Also leaves the animals behind. There are still some animals that got saved in the form of the Seth/Punkfish.
Did anybody kill that? I saw, I think, 2 of our 4 runners going through it.
One left it be. Guys are ready for the climb spark.
The question now, will he save those animals?
Hyzer's headed towards them. Actual save of the animals or
just a little tease? No, he is going to make sure that Metroid Fusion is going to happen and rescue those animals.
Nice way of opening the animals.
Not often I see someone do it with a bomb. I will say that for him.
Is nicer to the animals because it doesn't involve firing the hyper beam through them.
But they're immune to the hyper beam. It only seems to hurt space pilots.
And randomized animals.
Randomized animals, that's true. That is very true.
And Hyzer is going to finish with an official SRL time of 54 minutes and 21 seconds. GG.
GG to Hyzer. And obviously we will, confirming Spiriax did forfeit from the race. So he will finish with an official race time of 3 hours.
Oh, that was quite a race.
Well, in fairness, I mean, minus Spiriax's death, all of those guys were really close through a lot of that race there.
Fives, all the sinks.
Man, that sync coming out of Sarah Station for Karen and Carlito, I don't think I've ever seen two races quite so tight in that space of time.
Get ready on Deer Force for Karen.
Spiriax died to chain damage, Hyzer. It was very unfortunate for him. Right, so coming up now this evening, we actually have myself and my commentary partner here, Stump, racing next. We'll be getting going more or less as soon as possible after this one. And then I believe there's a few after us with a little gap between it. But make sure that you do follow the runners. It's completely free for you, and you know, it's good for them at the end of the day. Everybody likes to get a follow.
All of the runners, they put on a great race for us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, when you look at it, I know obviously you're not all four racing against each other in the tournament, but all four might as well have been racing against each other in this race. It was really close for a lot of it. It was really good.
Right, well, I suppose that means we ought to get ready for the next race.
I suppose it does. I mean, I will say, good luck to you, Stump. I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck.
Oh, thanks very much, man. Right, let me get
Your force for Hyzer.
Deer Force.
Well, now that race is gonna ready for our race. So
And myself.
we'll see who from the player side in a few minutes.
We will indeed. Thanks for letting me join you on this, Stump. I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
Yeah. So again, guys, just give those runners a follow. It's well worth it. As you can see, they're all really good. They all put on a great run.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2018 Any Percent Tournament. I'll be your commentator today, Palmy. So it's just a little fun side note here. I guess our previous commentators of the last match decided to get really bored or really hyped up about everything and decided themselves to face off. So let's see what our previous commentators have to offer up. As always, you probably already gave these runners a follow as commentators. Now go ahead and give them a follow as streamers if you haven't already. Also give Speed Gaming and all the Speed Gaming channels, including our brand new language-based channels, to follow. And if you haven't already, join the SRL chats and discords, as well as the tournament discord if you'd like to see more of the behind the scenes. Great movement by D-Drag there. Stuff getting a little bit, double poof there. Not too shabby at all. Still 50 through the mid-room here. Not going to get the high time. He goes for going for a little high jump. Drag getting a good steep up there. .43 and 42s from both runners respectively. Not bad at all. At Lemoyne Jones, more like the Sonora station, am I right? No. Not at all, no. But you're loved, always know that. So I don't know if many of you heard the legend of Stump. Many say, legend has it, that on his PB, he played with only his pinkies. And I can never confirm as a commentator that that's true. But by the looks of it, D-Drag decided to go for a moonfall strat, pulling it off really well, pulling himself a good little chunk ahead of Stump here. We're going to have to see what Stump is going to pull out tech-wise to be able to make it ahead. That's right, our commentators just got so hyped up about each other they decided to face off one another. And now they have to settle the score once and for all on who is the better commentator. And the winner has to fight Michael Jackson. Ooh, D-Drag getting the pit there. Stump taking it a little carefully, also making the same pit that D-Drag did, getting across it fairly simply, making his way back up. Both going for the wall climb strat up the climb here. Not bad at all. Stump, ooh, that's gonna hurt D-Drag there. Gives Stump a little bit of advantage. Stump taking a bit of damage, but ultimately moving himself right to the side, just enough to be able to get to the door first. At Boris Golza, there can only be one. To those just tuning in, this is going to be the Super Metroid 80% Tournament. Stump D-Drag. If you haven't already, give them a follow. Give Speed Gaming 1 through 6 a follow, as well as our foreign language channels. And if you also haven't already, follow the SRL Super Metroid Discord and the Super Metroid Tournament, the SRL Tournament, the Discord for this tournament. From the sound of it, it sounds like the white noise may be coming as a feed from Stumpy because he's so awesome and he just can't contain it. That Pinky Power controller pushing this just goes right through the screen, so D-Drag's audio is going to work for now. Stump making a beautiful transition and a fantastic finish. Quick work of Bomb Tours. Let's see how he does on his Alcatraz here. Ooh, slip on the Alcatraz there. Double slip on the Alcatraz there. D-Drag. Oh, both rows coming out of it just even. The commentator award is strong on this one. Back to sync. Gotta love it. Transition per transition. Now that's what we'd like to see. Transition per transition. Gotta love the synchronization. D-Drag getting the elevator transition first with Stump right on his heels. Stump may lead the commentary, but D-Drag leads the pack. Fantastic mock balls from both of them. D-Drag getting a fantastic stop, missing the corner jump, giving Stump a good timing to get up and use a good ledge grab to get his missile first. Stump really pulling out all the stops now, grabbing himself another pack of missiles, as being out is not that great. D-Drag following in his footsteps, not opening bomb blocks initially. I mean, I don't know why Stump's picking up Charge Me, because he's already charging up to be the best commentator runner ever. Oh. Nah, D-Drag and both of them are just cool. Stump just has gifts. How does he beat his opponents, you asked? He stumps them. Stump really picking up his fluidity and movement here through these later sections. Now the choice is going to be... Looks like he's going to take Old Route instead. D-Drag following right on his heels. Also taking Old route. Sadly, my commentary is going to be de-dragging on. You guys are awesome. D-Drake making pretty significant boosting ahead. Trying to go for a stutter, not quite grabbing it. Stump still taking a small minor lead and a fantastic mothball and stop all in one go. Fantastic movement by Stump there. Both Stump and D-Drake getting ready to take Kraid to prom, only to leave her hanging at the doorstep. How do we know Kraid's a girl? Because she eats a couple of missiles and goes straight back into the ground. Just a very sad... Oh! D-Drake taking Kraid to prom! I guess it doesn't identify Kraid as a girl. I do that too. Kraid is a Kraid. Ooh, low energy by D-Drake there. But finishing the Kradio off pretty significantly. Getting health bombed with no ammunition. That is going to really hurt D-Drake through these halls here. Having to likely farm up just a little bit just to get out the door and take some of these hires. It would Stump a great lead. Yes, you could say those space pirates were really super, am I right? Stump getting his well-deserved high jump. Let's see what he's going to pull off here. Going for the energy tank first, opting to kill the gamer later. D-Drake getting a very much-needed E-tank. I didn't realize that he had just only done that with just a little under his, little under that health there. That was fantastic play by D-Drake there. D-Drake, you're loved. Just remember you're loved, brother. Stump not quite getting the mothball there he wanted there. Still making pretty good movements for that room there. D-Drake just getting his high jump boots, while Stump quickly making his way to speed booster. Ammo count for both runners is a bit low. It'll be interesting how they decide to do some farming. Hopefully we get some good luck drops, not having to waste too much time to farm. Stump's lead being fairly significant, but only still fairly marginal as well. as any good farming session could put him back just a couple of seconds, giving D-Drake a moment to be able to catch up a little bit. Stump with a fantastic initial refill, not getting the D-boost, but ultimately happy with his ammo count now. D-Drake, on the other hand, missing some supers. Gonna have to hope that he gets a good drop from the Cack attack there with the mandatory super. Stump with the pinky-driven wall jumps hype. Getting that wavy beam so his wavering pinkies don't give out on him as he pinkies his way through this. Stump with a Varied to Speed. So going from Varied to Speed Booster was a gold split for Stump. Fantastic from Stump. Good ammo count by both runners, Stump pulling significantly ahead with good movement and great lucking drops. So Stump having a much nicer time with the lucky drops he's got. D-Drake making quick work. Let's see if he can get out of here. Ooh, missing the initial jump. Fantastic return mock ball from Stump here. Clearing it and making his way back. At W Latia, currently Stump is in the lead by a fair margin too. Taking a keynote of his location, you can see that D-Drake is just making his way back to Business Center, while Stump has already gotten above Business Center, past Noob Tube, and is making his way back to the Red Tower. Stump also going for the swagalicious Sparky Doo here. Nailing it right in the head. Fantastic performance by Stump. At D-Drake, he needs to slow down. I don't know if that's possible in a race. As a commentator, you gotta learn to talk quick. Looks like the commentator war is well on its way to completion. D-Drake doing some fantastic movement there to catch right back up, right back on Stump's heel. Now, keep in mind, D-Drag is still technically farther behind because he opted not to grab Ice Beam, rather than just stick with Blaze Beam and keep going. So while the runners are indeed going to high five here with their power bombs, Stump still has a significant lead by about another extra 20 to 30 seconds from getting Ice Beam a little bit sooner, not having to waste time to come back and get it. At Affluent Evanescence, what makes late ice save time? Well, that's actually a fairly good question. It doesn't save a whole bunch of time, at least to my recollection. But what it does do is it does save you from having to go through the room on the way up. Yes, menuing actually is good for it too, so you don't actually have to sit and pause, because Stump will have to turn off ice and go in and turn it off. So the potential second save can add up enough to be able to make a negligible difference. D-Drake with the rocketeering up looks flashy, but isn't helping him get across. Headbutting the wall out of frustration, I totally understand that, D-Drake. Sometimes even this game can really leave me stumped. Stump going for charge method, I guess? Not Dopplering? You do deal a pretty significant amount of damage with just Ice and Wave and Charge, so I wonder if that's his attack here. It's ultimately going to waste him a little bit of time if he can't be able to get ideal patterns. Getting a slow here, giving D-Drake a significant amount of time to catch right back up. Stump at 2210, defeating Ghost. Both runners' health looking a little sketchy at the moment. 47 on D-Drake and 88. Thankfully, Stump getting through and getting some health back. D-Drake looking a little scary though. Thanks, guys. Ooh, D-Drake missing that Doppler there. Ooh, it's close. Ooh, real low health here. D-Drake playing it a little safe to keep his health up. Nice kill by D-Drake with the 37 health remaining. Not bad at all, congrats D-Drake. Stump quickly making his way over to Gravity by about a fairly good lead by about almost 2 minutes. Oh man, D-Drake's still getting bad look at the draw with the poor health drops, not getting quite what he needed. D-Drake, realizing he doesn't have enough health for the spark here, opting to just go ahead and missile it out so he has the ammunition. Very, very cleanly moving through that room even with the low health he has here. And still, his ammo count is really well. Ah, the flashy speedball. Nicely done by D-Drake here. Good little time save, miniature time save here. Hello, Claire Bear. That Twizzle will just never know how to bowl, will he? D-Drake getting his well-deserved gravity suit at 26 minutes in. Stump very well marginally ahead. Great strats over here by Stump. Not quite getting a lot of the strats I think he would like to be doing, but ultimately making good use of his time. Don't prove me wrong, Stump. Little sketchy on the health there, was just under an energy tank to make the spark. I'm not quite sure if he wants to make the spark with how little health he has. It looks like he's going to go for it anyways. Ooh, putting it back at the 56. Not quite the health number you'd like to be seeing when you're about to go face bot one. Just a couple of shots and you're done. Let's see Stump. D-Drake quickly made his move to wasting no time at all getting grabbed there. Still picking back up Stump with the fairly good opener, running out of stores, having to unfortunately do a lot of charge shots, so giving D-Drake a good chunk of time to come back and catch up to him a little bit. Stump with the much needed health bomb, not quite getting the super he needs. He's gonna have to farm just a little bit to make up that super count. On the other hand, D-Drag, for some reason, going for another pack of supers, giving him a 15 total. Health also a little bit sketchy going in the tank here. At least with a high super count, he's not gonna have to worry so much about maintaining his super count, as he can just lock, unload, and gain some of the supers back to have a really efficient fight against Dragon. Stump also doing the corner Shine Spark technique, getting his health back, not getting all the supers, realizing this, wanting to get a couple more, getting a couple of shots in. 3, plenty enough for the speedrunner of Charm here, and getting himself ready for hopefully a full halfie. Unfortunately, just going for the halfie instead. D-Drag missing a good opener, wasting a couple of supers at the start, but ultimately getting a good pounding in. Unfortunately here. Hopefully the silky smooth, buttery voice that is Palmy is back to normal. Not quite getting an optimal Shine Spark there on Dragon, and not being able to charge a secondary Spark, having to opt for the shots there. Not having a lot of ammunition going into this fight. If he gets damaged enough, he won't be able to do all of his Shine Sparks, so he'll have to kind of play this carefully. Getting, yet again, another poor Shine Spark off of Dragon there. Not a bad one at all, still getting some fairly decent damage, getting the red belly of death right on screen here. Let's see if we can get another clean one in. Oh, landing it upwards, not what he needed. Health a little bit lower than he would like, I think, at this point. Not getting chain damage, but not getting blue suit. D-Drag opening up with a vertical Shine Spark, not quite what he was hoping for. Totally okay having the health to expend it. Semi-decent Spark there. Stump slowly going to make his way across the moat here. Ooh, right at the stomach. Again, not quite optimal. You usually want to go right about for the face and neck area of Dragon for optimal damage. That was a very solid hit there. Maybe 1 or 2 more sparks. It looks like the dragon will be nice and down there. Ooh, 1 more spark will put him down for good. Blue suit, minor chain damage, not at all. Blue suit gonna take him a fairly good chunk of time if executed correctly. We have come to take over the world. All your Palmy are belong to us. Checker. Checker. D-Drake getting his lovely plasma beam. Sweet. Hopefully Robo Palmy is no more. D-Drake getting his well-deserved plasma beam. Stump, on the other hand, making his way back to Business Center quickly into Dragon's Lair. Back then at Century 23, it was called spin jumping rather than fidget spinners, or Samus spinners. Stump going for the damage boost, not getting the Shine Spark along with it, but still an optimal strat to get through the room. D-Drake quick to make his way back down through the Business Center. Looks like Stump's going to try and open up for a spark. Not getting it, unfortunately. D-Drake also just getting his Ice Beam, making his way down to Lauren Warfare. Stump having to make a painful transition to the worst room of the game. D-Drake also, sadly, what appears to be not intentionally missing the spark here. Might be trying to save it, but unfortunately it's not going to hold as the time is still a little bit too tight to be able to make a spark here. Not that it would have helped him much anyway. Quickly making his way through, probably going to use the energy refill station on the other side. The Stump with a nice bomb spread. D-Drake not opting to go for the Shine Spark strat, opting to just go through the Pseudo Spark strat, rather. Stump carefully saving his last power bomb. Stump not getting a good KO. It doesn't quite matter with how much of a lead he got. Stump using the optimal method of using speed echoes to take care of the pirates. Ooh, D-Drake missing the shine spark of the room, shooting up, wasting precious seconds to get through the room and beat the acid in this room. Quickly laying his power bombs a little bit on the low side here with his power bombs. And Amor 327. You should at Nintendo on Twitter about that. Unless we could find a fan conspiracy theory that Ridley is actually Adam. Ooh, Stump getting bad patterns from Ridley here. Not optimal at all. Finally taking down the Rids with about a little over an energy tank and a half's worth of health. Stump taking a careful slick through this room to be able to get some ammunition back, and not quite having an optimal super count as much as he would hope. D-Drag about ready to make a high five. Boom! A nice high five between the two commentators here. One quite reciprocative on the amount of ammunition he's got here to take on the dragon. Ooh, this poor Stump, not quite getting the speedball, still going through it anyway. While D-Drake opening up his door to face the dragon himself. D-Drake taking a fairly good risk here, going in with barely 3 energy tanks worth of health. So far, not getting any damage on himself. That is that'd be really cool. Damage this run quickly. Oh snap! Might actually happen. Oh, and threw it all away. It's only 2 hits from Ridley onto D-Drake. Keep in mind, he came in just barely over 3 tanks of health. That's 3, 4. Shoot, I shouldn't be counting. Commentator's Curse. Finish off the Rids with only 5 hits. Much faster than Stump. Not quite getting enough time to get ahead of, unfortunately. Stump with a very substantial lead. Nice mock ball over by Stump here. Opting to missile a blue door. D-Drake opting to grab another energy tank for some reason. Does optimize his chances for ammo, but he's already at peak ammo. I guess he picked it up just so he wouldn't have to shoot too many enemies to recover some of his health. Stump already on his way right back to the business center, making his way up to the G4. Congrats to Stump for not killing the Pongfish. Health a little bit lower than I think would be tolerable. Drake quickly making his way through to the Three Musketeers room. And Stump comfortably arriving at the G4. May want to take a quick bath, shower, text, pull a Palmy and browse Tinder while you got a moment. Or maybe you can take the spare time to go ahead and follow both the runners and follow Speed Gaming 2 SRL, and the language channels for Speed Gaming. As well as go ahead and give a join to the Discord channels of both the SRL Super Metroid community as well as the SRL tournament. You can find more information by doing SM in the chat. D-Drag. It's okay, man. D-Drag, the only reason Stump wins is because he used to have pinky tactics. Those beautiful pinky tactics. He doesn't even use any other fingers, just his pinkies. And potentially his right middle toe. D-Drag right at his G4, opting to go for a quick swim. Maybe giving a quick check to his Tinder. Add a fluid evanescence. Me too. I would literally pay to see it. Stump validating his run, facing right to save those beautiful frames. GD to Stump. D-Drake quickly making his way through, still a little bit behind, but ultimately catching far back up to Stump. Stump doing good glitch through the Zebetite there. D-Drake making quick work of this Metroid. Great ammo count. Ooh, Stump getting a little bit trolled on this ammo count here. Ooh, with one super left. That is absolutely close. D-Drake going for some damage there. Not even gonna try for a baby skip. Ooh, still getting caught. Facing right, runner validated, GG. Stump gets to taste the rainbow. Kill the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Stump now just entering Mother Brain 1 with plenty of ammo to spare. Oh, X1 Jester, thank you. I meant D-Drag entering for the brain one. My apologies. Also, pull out your baby thumps. Ooh! Yeah. I think, is that too much? Ooh. Drake, that was ballsy. And now he too gets to taste the rainbow. Take the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Stump now quickly on his way out. to Stump with an official SRL time of 23:24. Coming within 10 seconds of this PB. Stump with the Palmy correction. He PB'd by 10 seconds. My apologies, SRL time might be nice with the Behe's part. Drake with the animal saves, run DQ'd. GG to Stump. Shame on, no, just kidding, not shame on Drake. Good boy, Drake, for being the good Samaritan to save the animals. And with that, getting his dot done of 57-56 officially by SRL. Since both runners are indeed listening in, you guys are welcome to come back and give a quick check-in and interview back to the chat you just got done commentating and tell us how you feel. Looks like neither runner is going to go for interview today, so I guess that's going to be it for me. Oh, we do have Stump in there. Excuse me, I talked a bit too soon there.
Hello.
Hey, how was it?
Oh, that was fun.
I don't know if you were watching chat.
Too.
Hey, welcome back, DJ.
Hello, hello. Oh, man.
So how was commentating and then racing each other, and now coming back to kind of check in? How did you guys feel? What are your thoughts?
Well, we had fun commentating, and then good race to follow, wasn't it? So, I mean, I definitely could have opened better, but fair play to Stump. He ran a hell of a race.
Yeah, it was nice to PB in the race.
Oh, so I'm just looking through my time where I am. Oh, wow.
I had to comment. I saw you there, DJ. occasionally in comments you would actually be asking Stump to slow down. I thought that was kind of funny.
Well, you know, gotta have a laugh with it. He was clearly gonna, as long as he didn't screw up, which Stump's a great player. He's not gonna screw up like that. There's always a chance, but best bet was asking him to please slow down.
Well, I will say you guys really did stick on each other's heels for the majority of the race, even when Drake, you fell behind a little bit. Stump had tiny little just movement bits where he would come up and just give you a little bit of breathing where you'd stay just right on the nip of his heel the entirety of the time. So that was a good race by both of you guys.
Oh, thank you very much, man. And yeah,
Thanks.
GG to Stump as well.
GG.
Well, I don't know who's coming up next here. Let me see if I can open that up and check.
Next race is 9 PM TG Dirt versus Eduardo Metroid with Dirt Move on commentary.
That's right. It looks like TG Derby has yet to actually make his appearance. It looks like we have a little bit to go. And it looks like we may not have it on SRL this time again, as it's going to be with Eduardo. Other than that, thank you, Stump and D-Drag, for the fantastic gameplay. It was honestly really cool to both listen to you guys initially, then watch you guys race it out on screen. It was just a treat for me. And unless you guys got anything else to add, commentate, and say to each other, I think we're about wrapped up here.
Other than GG, and I'll be back tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow afternoon for most of you guys, 4:30 PM Eastern time. But yeah, I don't know when Stump's next race is, but good luck to him on that one as well.
Thanks and good luck.
Thanks very much, man. Right, have a good one, guys. I will no doubt see you all soon.
Indeed, thanks, man.
I'll see everyone soon.
All right, guys, you heard it from here first. Next race is going to be here soon. May not use SRL, but that's okay. You will still see it here on the stream. And that is going to be it from me, Palmy, today. Check out all the rest of the Speed Gaming channels to see what else is going on today. And for that, that's it from me. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next mission. Cheers.